Shalom. This is Truth is Everlasting, Lion's Den. I am Yahweh Sat. I camp out with Lion Den, Hawan Ben Yeshua in Jacksonville, Florida. But first, I would like to give a prayer to the Father, to the Son, to the elders, to the Archons, and to the women and children. Kau Halayim La, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Bahashem Ha Roga Kodash, Mahamath. In the name of Yahweh Shai, in spirit and holy and truth, double honors to the elders, double honors to the 144,000 chosen elect, double honors to the elders of GMS, double honors to my elder Hawam, salutation to the archangel on the four corners of the earth, and to the women and children, Shalom. Okay, well, big concerns are growing here in America, right? So many things are happening, and it's being done intentionally, right? So you cannot put the puzzle together and look at the big picture. The title of this lesson, Take Heed and Beware. I'm going to play this so you can hear what he has to say that military and governments are being concerned, or they are saying. Here we go.
United States, we have a major problem. The problem is that we are now seeing an increased threat level to us here on U.S. soil. Now, we've heard from the FBI, we've heard from Homeland Security, and both are saying that the threat is at the highest level it has been in decades. That's concerning, but I want to explain why. Because we are not expecting some attack on a building like 9/11. We're not expecting, bombs and missiles and things like that. We're not expecting troops to pull up to our shores and start attacking the people. That's not what we're anticipating. What we're anticipating is something that will impact every single one of us, no matter where you're at in the United States. So I want to break down what's going on, how this could potentially impact you, and why this is a massive cause for concern. All I ask is one thing. It takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates. And now, let's begin. So one of the bigger threats to us here in the United States are cyber attacks. Attacks on our infrastructure. These are things like hospitals, just traffic lights, city buses and trains and even airplanes. But also, we're now starting to see an increased threat to things like our power grid and our water supply. Today we're going to talk about water, because one of the things that we use here in the United States is water. We need water. Water is something that we use to make electricity, and as of right now, we do not make enough electricity is the problem. We need to make more electricity, but we're struggling. So look at this. It says U.S. warns Iranian terrorist crew broke into multiple U.S. water facilities. Now, I talked about this last week, and I told you how our infrastructure is under attack. This is not going to stop.
Let's stop it right there. So as you can see what is going on, not only in America, but worldwide, right? But all this is being done intentionally to bring the one world order system, right? And of course, everybody's going to be blaming, Iran or Ukraine or Russia, America, right? But everybody's objective around the world, is to bring in the one world system, So when he's talking about the structure of America, that, trains, planes, water supply can be all stopped, it can be all hacked. We have to remember that all this, can be done, and I have to say this word, allegedly by AI that is being programmed by the wicked, And it can be done, AI can do this worldwide, right? They have to bring everybody down to their knees, right? Because they want everyone to bow down to the wicked. They want to play God, right? They have all this money, but they want to have control of everyone's DNA. They want to own everyone. Okay, I want to go to Luke chapter 12, verse 15. And he said unto them, take heed and beware of covetousness. For, I got to hit this. For man's life consists not in the abundance of things which he possesses. Right? Not loving money. And that's what they're going to put everyone on their knees, right? Because they're going to take away food. They're going to take away shelter, right? And they're going to take away money. And if you don't do what they say, and you do not bow down and comply and stop practicing their belief system, right? Their science, well, they're going to not allow you, right, to work, buy, or sell. Okay? I want to go to, give me a minute, 1 Timothy. Give me a minute, I'll look for it. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 6. Here we go. But godliness with contentment is great gain. Okay? This is what they want you to forget. This is what they want you to not believe. This is what they do not want you to have faith. You so-called Negros, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds. Right? They're attacking the temple, the flesh, and they're going to hit it so hard that they want you to have doubt that there is no God and that we need the wicked ones to live, right? Because they're going to make it loud and clear that they decide who lives and who dies, okay? I want to go to Hebrew chapter 13, is it Slakia? 13 verse 5. Slakia for that. Gotta hit this again. Keeps getting dark on me. Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have. For he has said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee. So now the question arises, okay? For all the years that we've been, since the day we were born, so used to being trained and indoctrinated to be consumers and to live in the city, right? But at one time, we were all living in the country, in the wilderness. And we were what? We were creating, right? We were growing food, we had water, and we had shelter. Well, they're going to do their very best to stop people from leaving Slakia, the city. Because they know that once you do, then you go into the woods, that natural instinct will come out. See, if they can keep you in the city, right? They want to push you then that way they want you to, they're going to create and cause chaos so you can what? Right? You can steal, right? And then they can say, you see? Their animal instinct took over them. Look how they behave. That's how come they need us. That's how come we have to control them. That's how come we have to mandate the MOTD. They cannot be trusted, right? They don't want you to go into the wilderness, right? They don't want you to wait for Yahweh Shai, okay? So they're going to do everything they can to keep you in the city. Going to verse 6, so that we may boldly say, Yahweh Shai, got to hit this again. Oops. Yahweh Shai is my helper, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me. Yeah. Who wants to live being controlled, right? That they want now to control and own your thoughts. That you cannot think the way you do. Because they want to put a patent on that, right? That whatever you think, no, that belongs to AI. Why you think they gave us smartphones? So AI can record everything that we're saying, so it can take patent of those words and those ways of thinking. And then they program AI, allegedly, okay, to what they want. Wicked, huh? I want to go to Deuteronomy. Give me chapter 31. Give me a minute while I go to Deuteronomy. Chapter 31. That will be verse 6. Okay, right here. Verse 6. Be strong and of a good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For Yahweh thy God, he it is that do go with thee. He will not fail thee nor forsake thee. See? The Father is making it clear. Hey, look, I'm with you. My Son is with you. And the angels are with you. Right? Now, when I, do my little walks, I meet people and talk with them. Their biggest concern is, well, why God, right, allowing this? And why do we have to die? Well, death is part of life. Okay? And if that's what Yahweh Bashin Yahushua decides, who from the so-called Negros Latino, Native American speckled bird has to die to prove that they will not bow down to this wicked world, then that's the way it has to go. Right? Because remember, if you bow down, what you're really saying is that you're going to put your pants down, turn around, and say cheese, because this belief system, right, wants to, not once, already has made law that men and men can be together and women and women. Okay? Once they own you, they decide who you're going to be with. You have no more saying. Okay? You got to remember that and understand that. Yahshua. Let's go to Yahshua. Chapter 1, verse 5. Let me look for that. There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. I will not fail thee nor forsake thee. So, right there, he's already making it clear. He's talking to the 144,000 chosen elect. I pray and hope that I'm one of them. But if I'm not one of them, and he decides that I'm the one who has to be beheaded or taken out for his name's sake, well then, that's the way it goes. Either way, we still, the so-called Negros Latino, American speckled bird, come out winning. Right? That's the bottom line. Right? Not to bow down to this wicked system, this new system they are about to bring. Okay? I want to go to, beware, if I'm saying it correctly, Nasrakia, means be caution, right? And alert to the dangers, right? We're living in dangerous times. I want to go to Psalm chapter 118. 118, give me a minute. Oops, not there. Still looking for it. Um, 118, here we go, verse 6. Yahweh is on my side, I will not fear. What can man do unto me? Verse 7, Yahweh takes my part with them that help me. Therefore shall I see. Oop, I gotta hit this again. Sorry for that. My desire upon them that hate me. Desire, a strong feeling of wanting to have something or wishing for something to happen. Right? So we gotta, the more we do the work of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in faith, which works, that's what gives us the strength, the courage. Okay? Because that's what's going to help us when Yahweh Shai, okay, sees that we're doing our part to the best of our ability and keeps the Holy Spirit with us. This free will or I can do this by my own ain't going to work, man. What the wicked is about to do and unleash, starvation, right? That if you don't do what they say, you're going to be starved to death. Live in the streets. And you know they're not going to allow you to be living in the street permanently. Right? It's going to get ugly, man. It's going to get ugly. I want to go to verse... I read that one. Verse 8. It is better to trust in Yahweh than to put confidence in man. Yeah. Why are we going to trust the wicked when they're making it loud and clear to the whole world? Right? Who else is? Kyle Schwab, you will own nothing and be happy. Now remember, when he said you will own nothing, it's not only talking about the house, the car, the food, the clothes. He's also talking about your wife, your children, sons and daughters, yourself, your DNA, your well-being, and everything else. He's adding. That's like he said, you will own nothing. Now, of course, it's not going to go the way they plan. Okay? They can keep talking and being bold in what they're saying, right? And many people are going to die. That's true. That is true. But they also, the wicked ones, are very concerned, right? Because once they do that, they don't know what's going to happen. They don't know, is it true that this Yahweh Shai, this God's going to come back and save them? Is it true he's going to take us out? Yes, it is. Okay? But it's Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai that is doing all this to begin with. And the Edomites, they cannot stop what they're doing. They have to keep sinning so their judgment can come and remove them from power and from the blessing of the sword that was given to Esau, that was passed through the Spirit to them, the Edomites. See? And the reason they have no choice, because they do not want to die and go to the new kingdom, to the new world of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and go into slavery for 1,000 years. Okay? They cannot even fathom that. They cannot even see that. Right? And then after that, they're going to be exterminated. They're not going to be needed no more. So they're very concerned about that. Okay? I want to go to way back, to 1 Timothy, chapter 6, verse 7. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. You have to remember that, you so-called Negros Latinos, Native American speckled birds, right? We're only passing by in this wicked world. This is not our kingdom. This is hell. Okay? Hell is not under the ground where you're going to be tortured for eternity. That's one big fat lie. This is hell. Okay? And the people you love, you're not going to be able to take them with you. The money you're working so hard for It's going to be taken away because they're going to want us to work with what? They call it digital currency when really it's fake, invisible money. It's only an idea belief system to bring all of us into their spiritual wickedness, to force the hand. Because they want to be God. They want to know what it is to have that kind of power. Well, it comes with consequences for them crossing that line, which is good. Okay? They got to cross the line. Okay? That was verse 7. I want to go to Job. Job, yeah, Job went through a lot. Job, chapter 1. Oops, I'm still looking for that. Give me a minute. Chapter 1, verse 21. Here we go. Oops, over here. And said, naked came I out of my mother's womb, and naked shall I return there. Yahweh gave, and Yahweh has taken away. Blessed be the name of Yahweh. That's what we got to say when that time comes. Right? And that's true. He gives and he takes away. Right? I mean, even if we all were going to get old, we're still going to die in this side of this wicked world. That's a fact, Jack. Right? So might as well do it the righteous way. Right? Fear Yahweh Shin Yahweh Shai and trust in him. Than to put your trust in the wickedness in this new world system that they want to bring. Right? Ecclesiastic. Give me a minute. I'm going to go for Ecclesiastic. What's it over here? Give me a minute. I'm looking for Ecclesiastic chapter 5, verse 15. As he came forth of his mother's womb, naked shall he return to go as he came. Oh, I gotta hit this again, Salaki. And shall take nothing of his labor, which he may carry away in his hands. Yeah, all this hard work, chasing only money, right? And forgetting that we are put on this wicked kingdom for giving Yahweh Bashin Yahshai the finger, right? So we got work that we were supposed to be doing while we're on this side, right? I met a man the other day, and he brought the topic about God, and I asked him, well, when you say God, because he kept talking to you, I'm listening, and he keeps saying God this, God that, God this. I said, oh, you believe in God? He goes, yes, of course I do. For years, I even pray to God every day, every night. I go, wow, that's great. Let me ask you a question. You know, he's from the tribe of Levite, right? I said, let me ask you a question. What name? And he looked and he goes, what? What name is your God? He goes, my God, his name is God. I go, no, he has to have a name. That's a title. Just like the store across the street, that's the title of the store right there. He goes, God don't have no name, man. Come on, man. I said, well, then you don't know who God is. How are you going to know who you are? You see? He was upset at first, but then he gave me an ear and he heard what I had to say, and he went his way. Okay? Now, when I meet women, the so-called Negros, Latino, American, Speckled Bird women, and talk to them about God, some of them come out and say, oh, yeah, that Bible is too violent. The world is very violent. Come on, man. Right? Oh, I don't like that God, He punished people too much. It's crazy, man, the things that I hear. But it is what it is. Let me go to Ecclesiastic. There's Ecclesiastic, if I'm not saying correctly, Slakia. but that's the apocrypha that I'm going to go to right now. Sirach is better phrase. Give me a minute. I got to go. Sirach. That'll be chapter 5. Look at that. Chapter 5 also. Verse 15. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. And it says, oops, verse 15. Nothing do, oops. Hit this. Nothing do countervail a faithful friend, and his excellence is unvaluable. 16. A faithful friend is the medicine of life. Ooh, is that the one I wanted? It looks like, yeah. And they that fear Yahweh shall find him. Yeah, because what is a faithful friend? One that speaks the truth in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right? You know what? The beautiful thing that I want to share with everybody, the so-called Negros Latino American Speckled Bird, you know, to go to camp and have amount of brothers of all ages, right, doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushai out there, right, bow as lions, giving their life as a sacrifice. You know, doing something to the best of our ability, calling our people to repent, to wake up, smell the roses, stop drinking the Kool-Aid, right? Don't take the MOTV, and reading the judgment of this wicked world. It's a beautiful thing to see brothers doing that, right? But no, we got our people, some of them, right, 2/3, that want to be in gangs, right, that love this wicked world, right, want to make America great again, want to make, what they call that? When they say make America great again, make America white again. Well, all the things that they're seeing that this wicked world is doing to our people. That's crazy, right? Yep, they want to keep practicing, what's that word? Ignorance, right? Lacking knowledge or awareness in general. I want to go to James. Give me a minute. James, where are you? Oops, I think I passed James. Here we go, James chapter 1, verse 17. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, and comes down from the Father of lights, of truth, with whom is no variableness. Give me a minute, see if I can pronounce that. Variableness. There we go. Okay. And I'll tell you what that means in a minute. Neither shadows of turning. Okay? So when I looked up that variableness, Slakia, the quality of being changeable, having a marked tendency to change. Okay? So we live in this wicked system that cannot be trusted. You cannot go by what these wicked people in this world say that are in power. That if you take this, you'll live a better, healthy, beautiful, peaceful life. One big fat lie. Okay? Their plan, their intentions for us, the so-called Negros Latino, Native American Speckled Bird, is wickedness. Even if you bow down to them, they still gonna stick it to you. Bottom line. Okay? I want to go to John chapter 3. Looking for John chapter 3. Give me a minute. you're looking. Verse 27. John answered and said, a man can receive nothing except it be given him from heaven. Okay, so everything that these wicked Edomites keep acting that they're the ones, right, that own everything and that they control everything is one big fat lie. I mean, they believe, don't get me wrong, they believe that they do, right? But understand this, you so-called Negros Latino, Native American speckled birds, they have tampered with the law from heaven. They have tampered with the air, the water, the food, the clothes, the money, and now they want to tamper with God's temple, his people. Right? They say they can do better than God. They want to make everything, in case you didn't catch it, they want to make everything artificial. That's their belief system. Right? Artificial, make everything fake, of no value. Okay? They want all of us to eat artificial fake food so they can have the abundance. I mean, they're going to stick it to their own kind on top of that. Okay? What's that saying in the Bible? The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Let me go. I think that'll be in Job chapter 9, verse 24. Give me a minute so I can read it. That's a good one. 24, right? The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covers the faces of the judge thereof. If not, where and who is he? What faces he's covering? The so-called Negros Latino, Native Americans, and speckled birds. Right? But that's okay because we Hebrew Israelites around the world are reading their judgment. It already went out since 1960. Our Bibbin. Okay? Then it went from our Bibbins to, I believe, 11 West. And then where it took flight is when GMS. And they were young. Okay? When they took flight, it was through GMS and it went all around the world. Okay? So I'm going to leave it with 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse what? Let me go to 8 and see what the Spirit does. Having food and raiment, let us be therewith content, right? Having a place to live and food and clothes. But they're going to take all that away, right? So since they're going to take that all away, and everybody, so-called Negro, Latino, American, speckled birds, going to do the best to go back into the woods and just live as, what they call that? The words is the tip of my tongue. In scripture, they're called sojourners. There's another word, pilgrims. But they're not going to allow that because they want to have total control. So what we should be all doing is on repenting, calling in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and preparing ourselves, okay, for that day to come, right? If we have to be taken out or beheaded, then hold on to the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Verse 9, I'll leave with verse 9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare and into many foolish and harmful lusts, which drowns men in destruction and perdition, right? Destruction, total destruction. And that's what they want. They want you to bow down to their belief system, right? to consent, right? Saying that you do love their belief system, you love their fake invisible money, and then you will be destroyed by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So I hope that this was edifying, and with that I'll say Shalom.